Hey guys, so it's Shakira here, aka Kira Inspires. It's been a while since I've done a sit down inspirational or empowerment video, and so I thought that I'd come on today and just, give a little talk. Um, I let me first apologize for the light dimming. I'm not sure what's happening, but let's do this. All right, so today I want to talk about successful living. We have heard so many persons on YouTube, the different social media platform, um, talking about successful living, and so I want to share my little 2 cents, probably 3 cents, in this video. So I'll be sharing with you the S cube to successful living. Yes, S cube. So there are three S's. There there are so many different components to successful living, but I'll be sharing three, and they all start with S. And so the first one is self, the second one will be surrounding, and the third one will be on strategy. But before we get into the components, I just want you guys to know that success, it depends on you. A lot of us, we bank our success on other people's success, and you have to understand that your success, it depends on you. You create, you determine what is success for you, right? Somebody else's success may not be the same, but it doesn't mean that you are not successful. If you decide that, look here, for example, a student, recently we had CSEP results and CAPE results coming out. If a student decided that, look here, I want to get 5 subjects, and one decide that they want to get 8 subjects. If you 8 subjects, if you got the 5 subjects, then you were successful. If you got the 8 subjects, then you were successful. If you got below the 5 or below the 8, then you were not 100% successful. And I use the term 100% successful because a lot of us, we beat up ourselves if we don't get a 100%, a perfect score. And we need to understand that the mere fact that we did something and we have accomplished to a certain level, it's a good start. All right, so don't want to stray too far. So the first thing I want to talk about is self. So self, when it comes to success, is you looking at yourself, you assessing yourself and evaluating yourself and determining what is it that I am bringing to this table. What am I doing that will make me be successful? How am I hindering myself? How am I making myself better? How am I making me better? All right, am I putting my best foot forward? Am I researching enough? Am I doing enough to be successful? Am I doing the right things to be successful? A lot of us, we tend to look at the he, she, and the old lady, and the reality is this: you have to look at you. How are you approaching whatever dreams and goals that you are setting, right? Opposed to playing the blame game. Oh, say because of she, why this never happened. What did you do, or what didn't you do to reach your goals or your targets? Right? So you have to look at yourself, right? Are you procrastinating? Are you working hard enough? Are you doing enough research to reach the goal that you have set out? We take for granted how much our attitude determines how successful we become in life. It's not other people's attitude, it's your attitude. You have to have that go-getter attitude if you want to be successful. So if you realize it's a you thing now, it's a I thing now, right? It is your success that we're talking about, not a team success, right? So you have to look at yourself, assess yourself. What am I doing to better myself? What am I doing that's hindering me from being successful? And then you make some changes. The second thing is surrounding. Now, surrounding will take into account your environment, your circumstances, and even the people who are around you. Environment, in the sense that some of us, we unfortunately we grow up in some environment that really hinders progress and it really hinders growth. But then again, you have to go back to self. and look and say to yourself, am I going to stay at this level? Am I going to stay in this community that doesn't push progress? Am I going to stay in this community where I'm unable to grow? Or am I going to take up myself and move? I'm not rooted here. I'm not rooted here, so I can move and go somewhere else where I can be progressive, somewhere else where I can grow. So you have to look at your environment when you are looking at success. Is this place conducive for me to grow, right? Is this a good college or university for me to apply to and attend, right? Are they going to invest in me so that I can become beyond outstanding? Am I going to apply to this college that is just going to blow my mind? They're going to expand my horizon. They're going to expand my view on life. Or am I going to stay in this job that's not really giving me the opportunity to grow? If I want to go and further my education, I don't get the opportunity to go to classes. And then guess what? When you stay in situations like those, guess what? You see, when time come around when they're going to make people redundant because of whatever issue, they're quick to let you go because you are not an asset. You are at the minimum level. So you have to assess your surroundings if you want to be successful. Is this conducive to growing, or is it keeping me on one level? Is it just putting me in a box? And then now you have to look at your circumstances. Some of the time, some of us, we find ourselves in some situations that we don't really have control over it. For example, the family in which we were born in, the community in which we were raised in, you don't have any control in where your parents choose for you to live. But as soon as you start you know assessing yourself and researching on how you can better yourself, then you'll realize that you'll realize that there are ways for you to actually get out of your circumstances. So if you realize that there are certain things that you can control, you jump on them. Don't sit down and look at everybody else around you and say, boy, but everybody don't make it out, so maybe it is impossible. No, try. The next thing on the surrounding is the people around you, right? You need to start assessing your friends, your companions. Are they conducive to growing, or are they dream killers? When you share a dream with a friend, do they say to you, you're sure about that? You can do that? You start assessing the people around you. Are they pushing you to grow? Are they fertilizing your seed? Are they pumping into your growth? Are they investing into your growth? Are they supporting your growth? Or are they killing your dreams, forcing you to have second thoughts? So when you're thinking about success, you have to think about all of those things. If you can hear the baby crying in the background, that's my niece. I do apologize. She's a bit grumpy. All right. And so now I'm going to move on to the third S in the cube, S cube to successful living, and that is strategy. Now, if you want to be successful, you have to be strategic. And when we talk about being strategic, it's basically you preparing yourself to achieve. And if you want to achieve anything, you have to be intentional, right? So you set goals and you are intentional about the goals that you set. Now, if you have watched my video on things manifest when you act, I spoke about when I never used to set goals, and I would see my schoolmates when I was like 12, in grade 7 at high school. They will come to school and they'll talk about New Year's resolution, and I was like, New Year's resolution? I want to them people here. Them a plan for this and plan for that. Me plan for eat and me plan for sleep. That's what living is all about. And then I realized that it was making me stagnant. There was no growth. There was nothing to look forward to. I just get up and I just have this routine. I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna sleep, I have this to do, I have that to do. I didn't go the extra mile. Now, can I tell you something? When I look at those persons, a lot of the things that they spoke about in January morning, when our teachers would ask, did you set any New Year's resolution? Do you want to share? Those things have manifested, right? And so You have to be intentional. So you set goals. We need to get out of this habit where we are saying, all right, it's a new year, I'm going to set a resolution to save some money. Be a bit more intentional and specific about saving. Why am I saving? How much do I want to save? And that is how you are able to track your success. And so in life, you just have to plan. You and I know that you don't just get up and you just say, all right, then I'm going to jump on a bus, and anywhere the bus take me, that's where I'm going to stop. No, you are intentional. And just like how you're intentional about when you're traveling, what vehicle you go on, it's the same thing. Life is a journey. Be a bit more intentional, and take your success, be accountable for your success. Be accountable for your success. So as you go out and you're thinking about successful living, remember, don't pin down your success on what other persons have done before and said that they're successful. No, you create your own avenue of success. You create your own idea of what you want success to look like for you, right? And just remember that, look here, when you want to be successful, you have to think about yourself as well. Assess yourself, right? Your value, your worth. What are you bringing to the table? How are you growing, or how are you making yourself stagnant? Two, think about your surroundings, the people around you, the circumstances, the environment itself, and also be strategic, be intentional. I hope that this helped in some way, shape, or form. And I just want to encourage you guys to like, share, and subscribe, and comment in the comment section below if you'd like for me to share 4 R's to successful living. All right, so peace, have a blessed day.